Hello.
Hi,
What's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle. Michelle, how old are you?
25.
And what you doing? Where you from?
Northeast.
Northeast. And what are you doing down here in Kensington?
I got kicked out of my dad's house like about 3 years ago for doing Percocets.
All right, so what made you start doing Percocets?
My ex-boyfriend, I told him I had like really bad back pain, so he told me we should take a Percocet to have fun, like, make the pain go away. And then we got just like to like a huge addiction, like snorting pills, and then like he moved on to Xanax and moved to Florida with me, but I wasn't ready to move on, so I guess I like really liked the Percocets, so I just stayed with them. I lost like all my friends. Nobody my age is doing that kind of stuff, like, doing dates for like pills and everything. So they're kind of pricey too. You have to charge a lot of money if you want to get what you need to get. So when my dad found them, he gave me a chance to like, don't bring them in the house again. But I didn't listen, of course, because like I always break the rules in this house. I don't mean to. It's just like, a lot of stuff be going on. Like my parents are divorced, so it's hard to like keep up with being like a good person. I'm trying. My New Year's resolution is to be nicer, so I'm trying to be violent anymore.
So you basically just do what you want. That's what it sounded like you just said.
Yeah. Like, I don't respect myself or others, so it's like, I gotta, like, learn rules of life again, you know what I mean? Like, when you're living on the street, you forget, like, how to treat yourself and others, so.
But I could tell you know. I know. You know. You don't have to learn. You know how to be respectful and be nice to people.
Yeah, just, like, when you're doing drugs, it kind of, like, messes up your mind. And I have, mental health problems, too. Like schizophrenia, bipolar depression, anxiety, PTSD. So it's like a lot of stuff happened to me to make me like, people say people change people or whatever. I don't really believe that. I mean, I guess you're hanging around some people, you can like, get to be like them, but like, similar words and stuff like that. But you shouldn't just like be a straight up like, I'll follow you, right? I became a big follower, but I'm also a leader because, like I said, nobody my age and from my neighborhood came out to do this like I did. So it's kind of like all new to me. So when things just like pop up that I can't really control, it's like, what are you gonna do, right? You have to defend yourself, and then it gets like bad situations. So then I get the bad rap because I'm still here. They move on.
Wow. And how long you been out here on the streets? You 25.
Since I was like 21-ish.
That's really not that bad. So what was life like coming up as a, and going to high school as a kid? And
I had a really great life. My parents were managers of the same company. That's how they met at their job. Then they had me. Well, they had my sister Melissa. She's 27. Then they had me, Michelle. I'm 25. And they had Brenda. She's 22. And then my oldest sister Tina. She's by a different dad, but same mom. But with my mom and dad, like, yeah, it's just me, Melissa, and Brenda. I'm the middle child. And then Tina, she does her thing because she had like more of like she's old. She's like 10 years older than us, so she had more stuff going on. I guess, right? Like more adult stuff. So she was almost like a second mom to me. My parents were always working, but when they came home, like, we all had a good time together. We ate dinner. My mom would make the dinner most days, and then my dad would order out food like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And we started cutting back on that when we got older because, you want more food. Greedy people and stuff like that. And, like, we had everything we wanted, like Nike, iPhones, everything like that you could ask for. Like, we got it. My mom took us, like, shopping hundreds of dollars. She was really nice, like, good, like, woman. Until my dad exposed her, then she became like broken, and she made a lot of mistakes that like you can't take back once people know what she did, right? So my dad's kind of more enclosed. Nobody knows like his inner business. So like, it's like my dad's always been the father figure, not the friend. He tells us, he's like, I'm your father, not your friend. My mom's like, I'm your friend and your mom. So it's like, you got a good, you got a bad good. But it's like, people want you to grow up to be strong. They don't need you to be weak and like needy. They want you to be, independent and stuff. I was an independent woman until like people started kind of like criticizing me a lot, and it kind of like made me feel like I don't have no like power anymore. But it's like when I'm sober, I feel good, but also when I do drugs, I feel great too. But it's more lonely when you do drugs, right? So like, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, my upbringing was very nice. Like I said, my parents were managers. We had 2 cars. My mom had a car, my dad had a car. I'm the only one in my whole neighborhood that lives in a single home, front yard, backyard. I had a pet dog, golden retriever dog, Angel. And then, like I said, I had my sisters. We had a pool in the backyard, not in-ground pool, but, a nice pool in the backyard. We each had, rooms. Like, I shared a room with my little sister, and then, You know, Melissa, she had her room, and Tina moved out when she was older. You know, and then my sister started having kids. My sisters, they had the kids, and that's where stuff got messed up because my mom got entangled in like my sister's relationships, kind of. So you know, that's when my dad said enough is enough, and then everything ended. But we're working on things in our family separately. My little sister's the best one out of the bunch right now. She's a manager at Wawa, and her boyfriend's the HVAC manager. So they got their own house. She just got proposed to in Greece. That's really cool, right? So yeah, I'm trying, but I just feel like, you know, I want to have fun. Everybody was 25 at one time in their life. I'm sure they had fun, and nobody was like.
Everybody was 25,
You know what I mean?
and they definitely have fun, but not out in the streets when you could be way more than. I know you just from hearing your family history and your family story. You supposed to be way more.
Yeah.
But you out here.
Yeah, I had a really good school life too. Like, I was like in sports and I was like, you know, good grades and all that. So were my sisters. We were all pretty good. And just one day, everything went.
I know it can happen, but some people ain't have none of that.
Yeah, I took it for granted. I really did. Even when I didn't have as much when my parents like broke up, I was able to stay with my dad, and like, you know, I just like I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and I should have done more. You know what I mean? But when you're in it, you don't realize how like severe some stuff is. You know, until like it's over, and then like you miss that person, you miss your house, you miss everything, and she just did. It was like a lot of promises were made to me that weren't kept, but I guess I was the one to break the bargain, right? So if I don't pull my weight, who's gonna like, you know, try to be there, you know what I'm saying? So like they say that they're there for me, and you know, they say like it's my choice to be homeless, but like when you're kicked out, you can't force yourself back. You can't force yourself in a situation that's not.
Yeah, but there's a whole lot you could be doing. Then it's almost like you saying effort and giving up.
Yeah.
Like, because you got the brains, so you could get a job, you could work somewhere.
Yeah. Well,
I already know you can
can't.
if you try.
I have stuff with warrants right now, so it's like I can't really get like a legal job.
Well, you gotta deal with it.
Right.
Like you said, you 25.
Yeah, I just turned 25 on the 23rd.
And then if you didn't kill nobody, you got a whole like that's not and you'll get clean.
I don't really want that.
All right, well.
I mean, like, no, I know it sounds good and everything, but like, if I'm not happy, what's the point of being like doing all this stuff? Yeah, I am happy both ways, but see, like, no matter what I do, like, it's like never gonna be good enough for certain people. You know what I mean? And those people are the ones I choose to stay close in my life. So it's hard for me to like cut people out when they're like they've been there for like certain things in my life that like nobody's been there for. So if they know all my personal business, it's kind of hard to just be like, oh, go to the next or leave me alone. You know?
Yeah.
I just like want somebody like a partner in crime or like, you know, companions in my life and everything. But
all right, so now you asked me a question, so that already let me know. Like, tell me some of the ways you pay for your habit.
I just do like dates, you know what I'm saying? Stay on the corner, get picked up, go do a date, get money, and then go get my drugs.
Now, how much do you usually charge for a date?
Around $30. But, you know,
And
they
so
don't have it.
and so what you see a day? If you charging that.
I'm charging that, I'm doing a fair amount of dates, maybe like 300 a day total. But that's like, if I charge 30, that's like 10 dates. Dates take like at least sometimes 20 minutes to an hour. So it's like
20 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, 20 minutes. 20 minutes for a date to an hour. That's what they want.
Oh, you mean till you get the next one?
No. I mean like when I meet one person.
Right.
Like we have to get to the spot. We have to do the date. If they want to get my
drugs. Oh, right. I
see
what you're saying. I see.
Yeah,
what you're
so
saying.
it takes up to like 20 minutes for a full date. Like, you know, you go there, do the business, come back. That's a full 20 minutes. Or like you get there, you chill a little bit, whatever, talk, smoke, do a date, and they want to take you around and get food, whatever stuff anyway. So it's like it takes sometimes an hour.
All right. So what do you do though? What type of drug?
I do crack and dope. I smoke crack. I smoke dope.
Both of them? You shoot dope?
No.
You said snort.
Smoke.
Oh, smoke. So do you have any sores or anything?
No, not really. It's like a couple times you like burn your mouth in the pipe, so you get like these like. It's called.
No, I'm talking about like the sores that they.
Yeah, I don't have any of those. No.
All right, well that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, I didn't shoot. I don't know shoot. I don't like needles, so like, I'm not knocking anybody. But
you're 25 years old, so that means you got a whole lot of time to get it together. But that don't mean waste all that time, because there's some people that's that been out here for years.
Yeah.
And for some of them, it ain't no coming back.
Yeah.
You seem like you could come back.
Yeah. I mean, I have time, yeah. But it's like, you know, it's all about what you do at that time, right? Like, 9 years of my life since my parents divorced seemed like a flash by like this. So it's like, if 9 years could flash by and I'm doing all this stuff every day just to get like a pill or a drug to smoke, you know, it's like, will it end? I don't know.
All right, so it sounds like you don't have any children, but do you want any?
I do. I don't want to have kids, but, you know, there's some complications with that. Like, I have the health problem, fibroids in my uterus, so I can't really get pregnant that easily. It's like I have to get surgery to get pregnant, that's one thing. And then the other thing is, like, I don't know, I have a weird feeling that I'm not going to be able to have kids. I don't know, it's just like, you know, you think something like,
right.
Oh yeah, sure, whatever. I also thought I was going to die at this age, so maybe we'll see if I live for a year.
All right, what about ODs? It sounds like smoking, you don't get ODs. ODs usually just happen with shooting, or?
I think it just kind of depends on how much you do, or like where you get it from. Because on certain days, like let's say something was stronger than the other, like they put something else in one of them, then it's like it's not really your fault you didn't do it. But you know, like I think like when you shoot it goes like straight up in there. You know, when you smoke it, it goes right to like I don't know if it goes to your head or your lungs first. And when you snort it, just go right up there. So I guess whatever way it goes faster then.
Alright, so where you sleep at though?
I sleep on the street.
Like where on the street? Like just anywhere? Would you like?
I made myself a house out of wood the other day. I slept in that.
You made a house in Wendy's?
Out of wood.
Oh, out of wood.
There was like a desk on the floor. Like I was walking by, there was a desk. I'm like, that looks perfect. So it's like you know the top and the two sides. But it didn't have a front and a back, so I put the front and another roof, and I sat in there.
All right, so you say you do dates, right? Where do you wash up at?
So like when I get in the car, they give me wipes and all that stuff.
Oh, no.
I know that, and that's just like a quick thing. I'm just letting you know. So like I do get clean like 4 daily, like that. But otherwise, like on my spare time when I need to get like washed up, I'll go to my sister's house. She'll bring out like a bucket with soap. And
all right, that's what's up. So your family do mess with you.
They do, but they don't. They don't like the guy I'm dating. He's a lot of drama.
Oh, so you in a relationship?
Yeah.
I didn't know that part. That's crazy.
Yeah,
how he feel about you? Nah.
I'm so sorry. Not right now.
Nope.
But yeah, no, my family loves me, but they just want me to change because they said everything around me is gonna like go before my eyes. You know what I'm saying? I might be stuck in this la la land or whatever, thinking everything is good and cool and I'm cool to smoke and da. They don't really know. Like I'm like really upset about what I'm doing, but it's like I gotta get happy somehow. You know what I mean? If it's like
they don't know.
I said they don't really know. I don't think they really understand. Like I'm always upset. But I like, you know, make things funny because like I want to be happy. Like, you know, Robin Williams, how he like committed suicide and stuff. He was a very happy guy, made people laugh and all that. But then he's like just committed suicide. So it's like I don't think I can do that, but of course like, maybe if I want to. I don't know. I would like to be not around sometimes, you know.
Right. All right. So
yeah, basically to answer your question, my family does like really fuck with me, but like they don't support my habit anymore. Right. My sister used to let me smoke like sometimes in front of the house. Until I guess like she was worried about the kids catching a glimpse of it, and I fought with her baby dad before he tried to stab me running down the street because I was smoking and I was making a joke. I was like crack and dope, you know, chanting it down the street. He started chasing me like a crazy guy. So yeah, he really doesn't want me to be friends with her, and she's taking his advice, I guess.
Yeah. Wow. All right, so
my mouth is so dry. I'm sorry. I feel like my mouth.
Where you see yourself at in the next 2 years?
Hopefully moved on, but probably still here. Maybe even a worse neighborhood. What's worse than Kensington, right?
Huh?
What's worse area than Kensington? Nowhere?
I don't know. So, but it's cold out here. How you stay warm?
I was born in the winter, so I'm adapting to my my birth.
No. You gotta use some type of heat or something.
I like literally just put on a bunch of pants, over pants.
Yeah, you do look like you got a lot of pants on right now.
Yeah, because I'm actually pretty skinny. I lost a lot of weight.
How many pair of pants you got on right now?
Right now, okay, this is gonna sound stupid because you just thought I had a lot.
It's not that cold out here right now, though.
Yeah, right now I have two. No, my nose hurts. Okay, I have two like really like thick pants. Like, these are thick, and I have a pink pair of thick ones underneath. And then like this is basically what I do. I put on like a really comfortable shirt, and I just put a bunch of jackets on top. But I don't really look fat, so I'm trying to like not wear too many. I open them up to wear one zipped, and it's fuzzy one, so it's good, right? And then with my hands, I wear the gloves until I start smoking, and then my hands get warm from smoking too. Yeah, you get warm when you smoke, so I guess it's like part of that. But yeah, usually I just wear like fuzzy pants underneath a pair of jeans, and that works good too. That's like the
All right, so how you eat?
Everything I'm nasty as shit. If I walk down the street and see a cheesesteak on the floor, I'll pick it up and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it happened to me twice.
You getting by, and you don't even have to though. That's the crazy part.
Or I'll eat at
You
somebody's
don't
house.
have to.
Imagine going to somebody's house for a date, right? They already paid you. You're about to do a date, and you're like, wait a second, can I actually have something to eat? And then like they go in the fridge and make you something too. It's like.
No, listen though. What I get out everything from everything you just ran down, you don't even have to be out here. I already know that.
Yeah.
You could really be some with us. So something positive for children that's thinking about being out here.
Something positive?
Yeah, like something to deter them.
What, to make them not come out here?
Yeah, like something like put it like this: something that bad that happened to you that they would say, no, I don't want to go out there.
Like, tell you something bad happened to me.
Yeah.
Well, when you're homeless and you don't have a bed to sleep in, you're sleeping on the floor, right? Like on, any block, you just fall asleep when you're smoking or whatever the case may be. You're tired, you fall asleep. So one time I woke up and this girl, she was touching up on me, so I went like this in my sleep. She turned me around and like hit me really hard in the back right here. And I thought it was just a punch, but when I started running away, my back just started leaking really bad blood. And I'm like, oh my god. So I touched my back. Next thing I know, I'm opening my eyes and they're doing emergency surgery at me at the hospital. I'm like, what happened? They said you got stabbed into your lung, half inch into your liver, half inch into your lung. We got.
And that was just out of nowhere.
I don't know. I didn't do nothing to this girl I know of. I never even seen her face. Like, I didn't even have a chance to look at her. But I heard that she did go to jail. My mom filed like the report and stuff like that. So we didn't press charges on her. I mean, which is crazy. I don't know why my parents don't do this shit. I guess it's my responsibility now that I'm older. I have to like sue people and shit. Like,
they love you. That's why.
Yeah, like
that makes sense.
It's crazy. Like, I
how long ago was that?
November of a year and a half ago.
And like, you out? See, that's the part, and you still out here.
Yeah, I came back because like that's how bad it is. Like that's how bad the addiction is. You come right back to where you started. It don't even matter because that's my favorite street. I do stuff on it. I get picked up there every time. Like,
where? Kensington Ave?
Jasper Street.
Jasper? That's your favorite street?
Yeah.
Why is your favorite street?
Everybody passed by there. There's a school right there, there's Sunoco right there, there's
Jasper
a bridge
and
right
what?
there. Sargent. Yeah. So like there's a school right there, gas station, quick stop, corner stores, avenue. Like, it's like all conveniently right there. So
I hear that.
And it's even a porta potty like right down the street. So yeah, that's how I use the bathroom. I smoke in there too. I get kicked out every day.
All right, so I'm gonna let you go today. It was definitely nice talking to you, Mess.
Nice talking to you.
You enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah.